When you watched the trailer for the show, you thought the mission was to go there and get turned back into adults. No, the mission is to... What's up, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? Yeah! So, today's video, I'm gonna review Dragon Ball Daima episodes 1 and 2. Yes, the show has been out for 2 weeks already. I didn't get the first one out because I was doing a lot, so I figured I'd cram both episodes into this one. I'm actually getting ready to go watch the dub because the dub came out on Netflix, I believe. So I want to see, what that's all about. Because you know, growing up in America, I heard the dub for most of my life. But let's get down to the nitty gritty, shall we? Let's go! Okay, so episode 1 starts off with a recap of the Majin Buu saga because our main character, Daigesu, which is our Supreme Kai's younger brother, it's his younger brother, and then we have Goma. Goma is now the new Demon King because Deborah was the original Demon King from the realm, and we all know what happened to him. Goma has taken over as the new Demon King of the Demon Realm. And as he's watching, because you know they got magic and stuff, they can watch all the events that took place during the Buu saga, and they're watching it, and they see that our characters like Goku, Vegeta, and all them literally dog walked Majin Buu. Then he transformed into Super Buu, which they had trouble with. Then Kid Buu, who was an absolute crash out. Like, you know what I'm saying? He one of them YNs, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so Goma and Daigesu are watching that all transpire. After they finished watching it, it was unanimous. King Goma was crowned the king of the Demon Realm. Then he comes up with an idea, and he was like, well, Daigesu was like, yeah, I mean, you're the Demon King until these guys come through and, you know, they take care of you. And he was like, why would you say that? And he was like, bro, I'm just spitting facts. I'm just saying. And Goma was like, you know what? And, you know, he had seen in the recap them gather the Dragon Balls and stuff. And he was like, you know what? Nah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get them Dragon Balls. And Daigesu was like, bro, you can't kill them though. I don't think you're able to do you can't do that kind of wish. And Goma was like, all right, well, let's make them weak. Why don't we make them kids, right? So basically, we end the episode with him making the wish. He goes to Earth, he goes to our realm, and he brings his Namekian from the Demon Realm, because actually they actually said that Namekians are from the Demon Realm because they have the pointy ears and shit. So his Namekian, I can't remember his name. He's old as hell. He comes through. This was the craziest shit ever. He comes through. They're standing in front of Mr. Popo and Dende, and they're like, "Yo, bring the Dragon Balls." And Dende's like, oh, bro, what? Like, you know you have to go gather them shits, right? And the guy was like, we don't got time for that. And he was like, yo, do you know how to do the shit with the Dragon Balls? And the guy was like, yeah. Boop! All the Dragon Balls just showed up right there. Like, Piccolo. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It's all, what the fuck? Anyway, the Dragon Balls pop up, he summons Shenron, and they get one wish because our characters are regulars. They gather the Dragon Balls so much, so Shenron's like, bro, I'll give y'all another wish. For anybody who's new, they only get one wish. So his wish was to wish our characters as kids. And anybody who was a kid prior is now a baby. That's Trunks and Goten, Marin, all those guys, they're babies. But our protagonists get put down to kids. Even Master Roshi is young, which is really weird to see. And they had like so the one thing I want to point out in episode 1 was just introducing us to the new art style. Then you get to watch the entire Buu saga reanimated in the new art style. It's beautiful. It looks so good. It looks like new age anime. And I know Toriyama, rest his soul, really wanted to put his heart and soul into this series. So I'm grateful for that, you know. But yeah, that was the end of number 1. Episode 1 was pretty good. It was a nice little introduction to the series, and it's kind of cool to be introduced to the Demon Realm and the new characters that we have. They're a little corny, except Daigetsu. He's kind of cool looking, but he looks like a Kai. So they all look kind of dope with the pointy ears, and they got the serious tone and shit. So episode 2 was where we start the episode out with our characters as kids, and they're trying to get used to like their bodies being all small and shit. Like Goku can't like find his range. Like he's throwing kicks out there and they're not hitting because he's small now, and he's been an adult for like 50 years. And every time they try to fly, they just fucking flip. Piccolo's talking shit like, you need to get used to your body, or you know, however his kid voice sounds. And Goku's like, oh yeah, can you do it? And Piccolo's like, yeah. Oh shit, you know what I'm saying? He can't fly. It was kind of a nice little funny. That's Dragon Ball. That is Toriyama's way of introducing comedy into some seriousness. Now, one drawback is I really hope the whole show is not like that. I mean, he's already finished it. It's already out. Rest in peace. He has already passed. So we get what we get. But one cool thing that I thought about was Toriyama started this journey with Kid Goku, and he ended it with Kid Goku, which is really cool. King Goma reminds me of like when Frieza first rolled up, like and it's like a Pilaf, Emperor Pilaf, Frieza, and like Oolong from Dragon Ball. It's like all mashed into one character. But it's got like a funny little feel. The first 2 episodes are really light. The second episode, we got a little bit more about like, so they go to visit Mr. Popo, and Dende got taken. They took Dende's ass and held him captive and took him away to the Demon Realm in hopes that they get them to roll through. So basically their whole, you know, when you watch the trailer for the show, you thought the mission was to go there and get turned back into adults. No, the mission is to get Dende. So they're going to save Dende. And it's weird, you get to see Mr. Popo as a kid. He's got these little horns and shit. And you're like, what the hell are those? So the series feels very nostalgic to the Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball series. I don't know, a lot of y'all might not be old enough to know about Dragon Ball, the original series from the 70s. But yeah, I mean, the only reason I knew about it was because I ended up watching it after watching Dragon Ball Z. So the drawbacks that I drew from this episode were, hold on, let me start back. So as they're going on this mission, as they're getting ready and they're gearing up and they're talking about it, they're briefing at this long table while Goku's bullshitting like he normally is. Glorio shows up, who is also from the Demon Realm, and he overheard Goma make the wish. He overheard his plan. He overheard everything. So he rolls up on Goku and he's like, "You're Goku, right?" And Goku was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I need you to come with me." He's like, "I need you to come defeat King Goma. I need you to beat him." And Goku's like, "Bet." You know what I'm saying? Because Goku's a crash out. He's like, "Bet, we gonna do it." But Supreme Kai was like, "Yo, hold up, because we don't know who this dude is, and we also don't know what King Goma is planning. So I'm finna roll with you." And so their plan is to go there, and he was like, Glorio was sent to go get Goku, but not sent to beat King Goma. He was just trying to bring him to him, but he knows that Goku can win the fight. He saw the whole thing. Vegeta wants to go with them, and they're like, "Nah, you gotta stay, bro." And he's like, "Fuck." So right now they just, where the episode leaves off, they leave to go to the Demon Realm with, it's Goku, Supreme Kai, and Glorio. So we'll get into the drawbacks. So far, there's the drawbacks I have is it seems a little too funny. It seems a little too comedic for Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball had some comedy involved in some seriousness, some stakes, some high stakes, intense fights, all kinds of stuff like that. Excuse me. It doesn't seem like we're getting the fights. It's too early. It's only episode 2, but it doesn't feel like it. Nobody feels strong enough to beat Goku in the gang. I don't care if they're kids. You know the deal. The Goku and them, they don't play games. They go hard. So I'm trying to see where that's gonna go. I don't know how that is going to play out. Obviously, I just have to watch the show, right? And then some of it's a little bit too corny. Like they have some funny stuff. Like they don't know who Hercule is. Like he's they're like, who are you, bro? And he's like, bro, I'm Hercule. Like, they're like, the Krillin jokes are funny. They were like, Krillin's like, I'm small again. And they're like, again, bro, you was always small. It's like, damn, bro. But all in all, it's a new Dragon Ball show. It's a new idea from Toriyama, so I'm gonna give it a chance. But as of right now, if I were to rate it, I wouldn't rate it too high. Probably like a 6 out of 10. Right now, we still got a lot of time, so we'll see. But hey, let me know what you guys think of the show. And if you're new here, please like, comment, and subscribe. And let's recap these every week. All right. If you're returning here, you know the motto. I fuck with y'all the long way.